everyone, it's Lauren from AnimalGymmer330, and I am back on my channel. What channel? I think it's been over a week. What is that noise? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was my dog or my mom, but I haven't been to the spooky party yet, so yeah. I wasn't sure if they were gonna bring this party back because they brought the haunted forest, or the forest, whatever thing that is, I don't even know. They brought the forest party, yeah. And then I was like, wait, but I thought there was this party, but then they brought it, and then hopefully this will turn me invisible. So yeah, if you didn't hear, I left to go to, oh yeah, I'm invisible. I left to go to Seattle, and before that on Monday night, I went to see Lorde perform in concert, and I had the most fun time ever, like, at that concert, because, yeah, why would I not? And, I don't really feel like, oh my gosh, hold on, I'm gonna close my door. Sorry, I could hear my dog whining in the background, and it was, like, really distracting me. Okay, but I've explained this so much that, like, talking about it is kind of, like, just telling the story again, but, excuse me. Sorry, I had to, like, somewhat kind of burp. Is that disgusting? I'm so sorry. Okay. Awkward, moving on. I actually met Lorde, which most of you probably aren't gonna even believe that. But I'll post a picture on Instagram. I haven't told too many people. I don't know. It's just like, because I met her and then I went home and I was freaking out. And then I like told kids at school and I told the people in a collab that I'm with for my different channel on Instagram collab. And then I had told so many people that I just like didn't want to have to tell like my Animal Jam people, but I announced it on one of my Instagrams that isn't personally related. But I guess I can explain how I met her. So, after the concert, there was, like, this gate, and behind the gate were her tour buses, and when we were going into the venue for the concert, I noticed that her tour buses were there. I was like, oh my gosh, Lorde has been living in those buses. So that was cool. I have a bunch of videos, but what am I saying? So yeah, after the concert, a bunch of people were flooding out of the venue. It was the Greek Theater, and we saw, like, the tour buses behind the fence, like I said, and there were, like, these people smoking next to this fence. So me and my brother had to wait for my parents to come and pick me up anyways. So we're like, okay, let's just wait here, and you never know, we could, like, see Lorde at most. And we were, not even joking, waiting there for, like, almost 2 hours. I don't even know why my parents were that late, but they were, like, going around Hollywood, and yeah, because it's kind of near Hollywood. And so then they were kind of late, and then Narwhal came along because she didn't go to the concert with us, and we're like, oh my gosh, Narwhal, we're waiting for Lorde. And at first, the security guards, we were like asking the security guards questions because they were like behind the fence, and so we're like, do you know if the celebrities ever come out, like, to say hi to people, like the people that are performing? And they were like talking to us, and then we were like all singing Lorde songs. So we sang like Royals all in our big group, and they were like recording it on the walkie-talkie and sending it to someone, and then I'm not sure if like Lorde was hearing that on the other end of the walkie-talkie, or is it just like their coworkers, you know? But then whenever like people would come out, because there were their tour buses, like to the left and then to the right there were like bushes, and in front of us there was like some grass and some trees, so the tour buses were kind of pushed back. And sorry I have to explain this story, I just thought I'd tell you guys. So yeah, what was I saying? The tour buses were back there, and people would like come out, and we would like be like, oh my gosh, is that Lorde? So sometimes people like would walk out, and then other people would start screaming like Lorde, and they would trick everyone, and then everyone would freak out, and then they'd be like, no, it's not Lorde. But actually, I follow like Lorde on pretty much all of her social media. So sometimes she'll post pictures of her mom, and I saw her mom come out and no one recognized her, so I was like, Lorde's mom! Like, I screamed Lorde's mom, and then everyone was like, oh my god, and everyone started freaking out. It was so funny. Sorry, I feel kind of crazy for explaining this and just being weird. But yeah, so I saw Lorde's mom, and she waved at us, and then went in the tour bus. And then, like, finally, one of these security people were like, you know, Lorde might not come out for another hour, and we're like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to have to wait for that long. And we probably would have had to leave if she hadn't come out in a while. But then one of the people said, okay, she's gonna come out for 20 minutes. And so then we kind of started freaking out and I started shaking. But then I kind of calmed down and I was like, okay, no, it's gonna be alright. Like, I'm gonna see Lorde and I'm gonna be like cool about it. Because I'm not like a crazy obsessed fan. Like, I have more of a respect for her because I just really like her music. But I'm not like a creepy stalker who's like, oh my gosh, I love you, Lorde. Because I don't know, I wouldn't really want to say I love Lorde because I don't really know her as a person. I just really like her music. And she seems like a cool person. So, anyways, Lorde comes out and everyone starts freaking out, and like I was so amazed that I can barely even like remember, but it just like went by so fast. Like she comes out and she's like walking with a security guard next to her and she's wearing overalls. And she goes to the very end of the fence where a bunch of people are crowded up and she's giving them all autographs and taking pictures with them, and she was down there for a really long time, so we were worried that like she wouldn't get down here, but at least we were seeing Lorde and all. And at that time, yeah, Narwhal and me and my brother were there, and my mom and dad were also there because my dad didn't want to wait in the car the whole entire time because we were there for a really long time. So we were like, oh my gosh, I want her to sign my shirt and all, and then we were like getting stuff out. But unfortunately, the security guards had said earlier, she's only gonna be out for 20 minutes. But another one of the security guards had said while we were there, oh, she's gonna wait and like come all the ways down the line. But all of a sudden, like, once she was, like, kind of nearer towards us and over, like, the big group of the people towards, like, the right of the fence, we were, like, more in the middle of the fence, because it's, like, a long fence, obviously, kind of short, you know? Not like a fence like this, but we'd be, like, tall. So, unfortunately, by the time she, like, got near us, she wasn't doing autographs or pictures, because she had to go, so she was, like, kind of like, oh, no, I have to go. So she was walking down the line of the people, and then she came up to us, and I was like, oh my gosh, Lorde, I had so much fun, thank you. And then she replied back to me, and she's like, thank you, I am so glad you could come. And I got it on video, so I will post it on Instagram. And I got a bunch of pictures, because you can take pictures while you're recording video. And I met Lorde, and I'm not, like, as enthusiastic about it anymore, because I've already explained it so much, like I said. And, yeah, it was really cool. I was, like, when we were driving home... Well, okay, anyways, I'm not done with the story. I'm so sorry for all this talking. You guys are probably gonna hate me, but obviously, if you don't want to hear about it, you can X out. But after she said that to me, she broke away from the fence because she had to go to get on her tour bus to go to the hotel. And, what am I saying? And she had to go, and unfortunately, all the people, like, behind us or to the left of us didn't get to meet her, and they were, like, really upset. But I didn't really pay attention because after she left, like, me and my parents and family, we went towards the car, and yeah. So, I met Lorde. I talked to her. I met her, yeah. I don't think I touched her, because I was gonna be kind of creepy if I just, like, reached out and grabbed her hair. I bet a bunch of people were doing that, but I'm not that creepy. So yeah, that is my story. I'm sorry if you weren't interested, but I had to share that with you guys, because if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've been listening to Lorde for over a year now. It was funny because the concert was October 6th, and I discovered her music last October, 2013. I have, like, proof on my Spotify, because I added it and has the date added, so I'll show you. I, like, found her in October, and I was freaking out when I found her music, because I was so obsessed. But the actual concert was so amazing. I was, like, jumping up and singing along and screaming. Like, in-concert music was... Now I listen to the music, I'm like, oh my gosh, this isn't as good. I mean, just like in concert, you're more in the moment, you know, and you're freaking out, but obviously I still love all of her music. Oh yeah, and today's actually October 16th. I was listening to her music before this, though, because I got Spotify a little bit later, but yeah, I was listening to her music in, like, the beginning of October. Yeah, it's the 16th, and I added this on the 16th. So yeah, also, I need to show you this, I don't know why, it's just, like, kind of cool. It was funny. If you guys follow Lorde on Instagram, you might have noticed that she posted... Where is it? This. Okay, I saw her get this, and she posted this on her Instagram. I don't think it's gonna let me scroll down. But, to her best, thank you for tonight, Los Angeles, yeah. We saw the person give it to her because the person gave it to her when we, like, the same time I met her, and then she stuck it in the window of her tour bus. Oh, it was so cool. But yeah, I'm gonna stop storytelling, and if you don't even know who Lorde is, she sings the song Royals, and this is what she looks like. I'm sorry if you don't know who Lorde is, that's a shame. So yeah, I'm sorry for that long story. I thought I'd share that with you guys. I'll post pictures and the video of me talking to her on Instagram. I'm going to stop this video here because I feel like I've been talking forever, and I didn't even mention any of Seattle. But Seattle was really fun too. Obviously, like, nothing compared to meeting Lorde, though. Like, you can't even compare it going to Seattle and meeting Lorde. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Maybe I'll make a mail time where I'm, like, not actually talking about me meeting Lorde. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. And check my Instagram for the video. I'll post that after this. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.